One of the best lines in Wakanda Forever wasn't even in the script. Here's the story behind the improvised moment fans can't get enough of. Spoilers ahead. The sequel to one of Marvel's most successful movies, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, is already setting records of its own, having broken records for a November opening. Set in the wake of King T'Challa's death, which mirrors the real-life death of his actor Chadwick Boseman, the movie explores how that loss affects those who are closest to the late monarch. That means Wakanda Forever functions a lot like an ensemble film, despite its central character arc belonging to Shuri. For instance, actor Winston Duke gets a lot more screen time as M'Baku, ruler of the mountain-dwelling Jabari tribe. M'Baku's role is much expanded in Wakanda Forever compared to the first Black Panther, where he's become much more connected to the rest of Wakanda, even holding sessions with the kingdom's elders. But while M'Baku may have softened a bit, he's still the intimidating wall of muscle fans know and love. Though his gruffness belies kindness and humor underneath, it's still a lot of fun to watch M'Baku towering over everyone around him and throwing his weight around. Some of the most memorable lines in the film belong to him. You could even call him a scene stealer.
I bet you could. But no.
In fact, Duke came up with a few of those lines himself. The actor took to Twitter to reveal at least one fan-favorite line that wasn't in the script. In a post on Twitter, Duke revealed that the moment when M'Baku, using a carrot as a pointer, calls Okoye a bald-headed demon was in fact improvised. As Duke explained, part of his role in Wakanda Forever was to act as comic relief in tense situations, and that aspect of the role led him to come up with some of M'Baku's dialogue. Duke wrote in his tweet, "The intention for M'Baku in this film is to serve as the vent for a pressure cooker, and that's what influenced this improvisational gem, amongst others." It's true that M'Baku's role in the film goes a long way to diffuse the heavy atmosphere hanging over the proceedings. Few other characters in Wakanda Forever are afforded many opportunities to express their comedic side, so M'Baku's funniest lines help to balance out the movie's darker tones. Even if the character isn't aware he's being humorous, Duke sure is. But Duke's tweet implies that other M'Baku dialogue across the film was also his own improvisational deviation from the script, thus raising the question, which other lines did Duke come up with? That mystery is sure to prompt at least some fans to pay extra attention to M'Baku's dialogue on a second viewing. Fans of Wakanda Forever were excited to learn that Winston Duke improvised his bald-headed demon line from the film. In response to the actor's tweet revealing that bit of behind-the-scenes lore, his replies were filled with fans who expressed how much they had loved his performance and that line in particular. One fan posted, "This was improvised? Absolutely hilarious." Others were even more hyperbolic, with another fan receiving hundreds of likes for posting, "It's the single funniest line in MCU history. I can't imagine anyone was able to keep a straight face the first time you said it." Wakanda Forever won't be the last fans see of M'Baku. The end of the film implies that he will take over as the new king of Wakanda, at least for the time being. Whenever the MCU returns to Wakanda, M'Baku is almost sure to be there.